What's up guys, it's Beth here, and for this week's video I decided to do another story times with BB because honestly I love sharing my stories with you guys, and honestly I'm a little addicted to watching them. I'm gonna be real with you guys. Before this video I was just watching one over there on my bed. Like honestly, there needs to be a support group for this addiction because I'm literally addicted to watching them, like, for real. Okay, so as you can tell from the title, I'm going to be telling you guys my first boat ride. I guess you could consider it also my first road trip, but I can't say the word. I can't say it for some reason. But technically, there we go. Technically, my first road trip was going to Washington for my 8th grade field trip because we road tripped from Vermont down to Washington, D.C. But yeah, I guess that was my first road trip, but you can also kind of say this is. But yeah, let's just get right into this. And by the way, I can't remember every little detail from this because I was around the ages, I'm pretty sure I was either 3 or 4. So one of my earliest memories was this, so I'm probably leaving out a lot of detail in this. So yeah, let's just get right into this. Okay, so yeah, we went on the ferry to New York to go it was something for my Uncle Mike, his computer job for my Uncle Mike, and he actually recently died last year, so yeah. But yeah, he did like a lot of these computer jobs and stuff, and like fix computers and stuff. So we went over to New York. I don't remember what for what. I just knew it was something that involved that. And my siblings, both my siblings were in school at this time, so it was just my parents and me. They packed snacks, and honestly, one of my favorite snacks was pepperoni and cheese. Back then, it still pretty much is to this day. But yeah, I'm just gonna tell you kind of what I remember. But I also asked my mom some more stuff that happened. So this is going off of what I remember and what she remembers. So yeah, so I remember driving and being in a line and us getting on the boat and just looking out the back window from my car seat, and just seeing the like little platform that just goes down onto like the ground or whatever, so a car can get on the ferry boat. And I still have the image in my head to this day of it being so close to the edge, like the edge of it being so close to the edge, and me freaking out for like 2.2 seconds in my head and being like, we're gonna fall, this car is gonna fall into the water, it's gonna tip the boat, all these cars are gonna fall into the water, we're gonna drown to the bottom of the sea, we're going to die in 2.2 seconds. But I mean, I was 3, so I was over dramatic. We didn't. We got on the boat, and I just remember I kept asking my parents, like, because I saw this boy around the age, I think he was like 9 or something. He had to be at least 9. Like looking over the edge of the boat with his parents and stuff, or get out of the car and then go to the edge and look over the side. And I just kept asking my parents, like, can I get out of the car? Can you, like, one of you come with me, please, 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 please? And like, I just kept asking to get out of the car. And they were just like, no, 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 we don't want you, you're so small, you could fall over the edge. Because honestly, I was really short. Like, I was a 3-year-old. Like, of course I'm gonna be short. Of course I am. But, yeah. But they got me out of asking that, and they were just like, instead of you getting out of the boat, why don't you like stand on like the little console in the middle of like the passenger on the driver's seat and like look out the sunroof. And I was so small, like from like here up was like out of the sunroof, and I'm just like, yeah, and I'm eating my pepperoni and cheese, and I'm just like, yeah, I'm like, oh my god, like I'm freaking out. I'm just like, yeah, like I'm so cool, like I get to be out of the sunroof, I got my pepperoni and cheese, I'm living it up right now. And I'm living it up as much as a 3-year-old can. But little 3-year-old me honestly didn't care. I was just like, yes! I didn't say that, but that's what I was thinking in my head. And I don't really remember getting to the building over there or anything. I just remember getting off the boat, seeing I think my parents said like I fell asleep during the car ride, and I just remember seeing my uncle falling back asleep, being on the boat again. And I remember like when we were on the boat, like probably like halfway back to Vermont's side, I just remember it starting to downpour. Or like, I don't remember that, but my mom said like we were like halfway across to Vermont side and started downpouring. So we like got off the ferry, we were driving, and she said that she could barely see, and my dad actually had to switch over and start driving. So yeah, so that's all I can remember of my first boat ride. And yeah, so I hope you guys enjoyed this story. Comment down below what your favorite part was, or if you have ever been like on a ferry type thing where you bring your car on the boat too, if you know what I'm talking about. And yeah, don't forget to follow me on all my social media down below. Don't forget to add me on Snapchat. My username is sugarcandy15, and it's spelled SUGER candy15. And I post random stuff on there, very embarrassing things, very funny things. I post a lot about my dog and all that, and my nieces when they're over. Sometimes I post them on Twitter, but not all the time, so you're going to want to follow me on Snapchat. But yeah, so I will see you guys next week, and peace, love you guys, and goodbye.